Hey, what's up, guys? It's Film Geek here, and 2 nights ago, I watched Daybreakers. They happen to have it over at the Dollar Theater. This is second-run movies, not too far from here, so I went and saw it for a whopping $1.50. This movie stars Ethan Hawke, Sam Neill, and Willem Dafoe. It is about Ethan Hawke. Well, basically, throughout the entire world is vampires. Vampires have become the dominant race, and they are having the little problem of the fact that they're running out of human blood to survive on. And if they go too long without human blood, they will turn into these evil-looking, demonic-looking creatures that are like a weird cross between Nosferatu and a bat. This movie was pretty damn sweet. I definitely like the concept because A, I'm getting sick and tired of sparkling vampires that are just full of teenage angst. And second off, this was a really cool idea. You know, in all the good vampire movies, you still always have vampires that are like, you know, doing everything possible not to let humans know of their existence, which I've always thought is ridiculous. I'm like, dude, you're a vampire. You're a bunch of vampires. You could rule this planet. And this movie, they finally do. And so I was really happy to see that. So I thought the story was, or the concept at least, was cool. The story, I didn't think was as cool. What happens is Willem Dafoe plays a guy who was a vampire, and then he got healed and is like human again. So Ethan Hawke, who is a vampire scientist, is trying to figure out a cure to vampirism. To being a vampire. And it was, I don't know, there was some weird stuff that happened in the course of it, like things that didn't really make a whole lot of sense as to how certain things actually worked out. So there were like some holes and just some, in my opinion, like negative, like not so great of writing in this movie. The acting was pretty good though. Willem Dafoe, of course, is amazing in any movie he's in. Pretty much the same goes for Sam Neill. I think he's a really good actor. Ethan Hawke was pretty good. I could think, you know, it didn't have to be Ethan Hawke in that role. It could have been a few other actors, but he still did a really good job. Special effects in this movie really cool. I really love the opening sequence where you're like seeing this vampire world. They did some really cool things, like he's driving a car and it looks like it's just a suit with no head driving the car when you see it in the side mirror there. I thought the difference in Ethan Hawke, first off, his both his skin tone and the way that the director of photography lit him between when he was human and when he found the cure, or I'm sorry, when he was vampire and when he found the cure and became human, I thought was a really cool. It was subtle, but it was cool. I thought there was a little overuse of blues and greens in the color correction. Like everything kind of had like a bluish green tint to it for the most part, except for when we were with the humans. But when we were with the vampires, there was like always this bluish greenish tint to everything that I thought got a little old after a while, especially because it's something that gets used in so many vampire movies. Usually the low budget ones. But that's about it. Other than that, there's like the cinematography was okay. Like there wasn't any like unbelievable visuals really. Like there was a lot of good ones, but there wasn't anything that was outstanding. So basically this movie is pretty good. Weird script, good acting, decent, like okay, nothing too big or too bad really with everything about it. I would give Daybreakers 3.5 out of 5. It was really good, but it wasn't anything great. But it was still better than a lot of stuff that's come out recently.